Hollywood's most beloved samurai. Hiroyuki Sanada can wield many roles. From The Last Samurai and John Wick Chapter 4 to Westworld. But his weapon of choice today, not a blade.
This magic fan for everything. This is a memento of my late mother. So sometimes, pointing and then order, let's go, stop. Or sometimes, now, or stop.
In his latest role, he commands his troops with the wave of a fan. In FX's new and most expensive series to date, Shogun.
The character of Toranaga is in my body, in my DNA already.
The series already receiving critical acclaim and comparisons to the HBO hit Game of Thrones for its epic scale. From the sets to the costumes, no expense spared, no detail missed. Shogun brings a modern lens to a story set in feudal Japan.
It's a perfect story, introduce our culture to the world.
We really spent a lot of time trying to get at how do we make better versions of the same mistakes that Hollywood has traditionally done when trying to tell stories about other cultures, especially Japanese culture.
The mostly Japanese cast is also led by rising star Anna Sawai. As Lady Mariko, she navigates the harsh reality Japanese women faced during the 1600s.
How did you get inspiration to play that character?
I did my research on Hosokawa Garasha-san, who is the inspiration for Mariko. Once you know that's real, it's not really hard to channel because you're not making it up. It's not a fantasy. It's part of your roots.
And how do you think that story is going to resonate with Japanese women today?
I hope that it's going to be huge because as a Japanese woman, I never really saw in Western media females that I could resonate with. They felt a little bit one-dimensional.
Sawai's character striking a chord with many on set.
I didn't expect for it to be as personal as it was. I didn't expect to talk about my grandmother on set. She would take that and embody it and allow that to inform her performance. And what a gift.
The splashy series getting a refresh after the popular 1980s NBC miniseries based on a 1975 novel.
If you do not agree to behave, another of your men will be brought up.
What does he mean, behave?
The original miniseries was very much a product of its time. There weren't even subtitles for the Japanese language spoken, whereas watching this version, you really get to see the world from every single character.
When we talk about the possibility of centering this story around, say, the point of view of John Blackthorne, my eyes kind of glaze over as an audience member. That is a story that we've seen before, this story of a foreigner coming to a new land and discovering its customs, and we really wanted to tell a version of that that would be really fundamentally different.
Fundamentally different and aiming for authenticity.
Storytelling through subtitles, too often I feel like it's an afterthought. It's something, filmmakers, we work so hard to build sets and costumes, and actors build their performances, and we put it all on screen, and when we don't speak the language of the characters, then we have subtitles as a medium, and that is on screen just as much as every set.
We all came to this project with ideas and then quickly understood that actually getting out of the way is the better approach, and letting people who have specific insights and nuanced understanding of this culture, let them have the final say.
Even enlisting armies of Japanese specialists to train the actors on movement and speech.
You're not speaking in modern Japanese. It's a feudal Japanese way of speak.
Yeah.
Even for Japanese actors, it's so hard. Like a Shakespeare English for you guys.
I think when it's not authentic, it doesn't feel right. As an audience, it really takes you out of that world.
Have you ever seen anything like this? That amount of detail paid attention?
Absolutely not. It's never happened to me.
And Shogun's leading man,
It's a long, big journey for me.
also producing every detail.
The title of producer affected a lot. I realized that how important the title is.
his wisdom on set now mirroring his role on screen.
One of my favorite games every day is the Where's Hero game, where before action is yelled, you just see him in the background adjusting his sword, making sure that this is right, and talking to someone about this, and then he would just run out of the frame and sit next to us, sometimes in costume. We had to have a different kind of director's chair brought out so that he could sit in these chairs in his full armor.
Justin earlier was saying you are the real life Toranaga, like you are Toranaga.
Oh, I felt that kind of thing during the shooting. My position in the project as a producer almost, overlapped for Toranaga's position in the drama.
You're leading the troops in real life and in the show.
Yeah, and just enjoying acting.
This series is also packed with fighting. You guys had to go through a sort of samurai boot camp training, right?
Yeah.
How challenging was that?
It was challenging for me, not for him. But honestly, I would, if we were to do it, redo it, I would do it the same way because we learned so much from the best.
Did you lead this boot camp?
Kind of, yeah.
He would just show up and he would start teaching everyone, and everyone's just like, oh my God, is this actually happening?
I really enjoyed the shooting every single day. I didn't want to leave the set every day. Yeah, so for me, just no exhausted, just some energy coming into my body from somewhere. So just had fun.
For Sanada and Sawai, they hope Shogun will inspire more authentic stories about other cultures.
People are so interested in Japanese culture, but sometimes what you're interested in isn't completely Japanese. It's a westernized Japanese view. And so I hope that it really opens doors for authentic Japanese storytelling.
Well, I hope this one make a bridge east and west. All the experience in my life helped me to make this show. Maybe this is my life.
Our thanks to Selena. Shogun is now streaming on Hulu.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.